Yes. Just reading this Union of Concerned Scientists. Yes. Looks like the EPA might be rolling back some sort of. How are you, Walmart? Oh, Clean Air Act of 1990. Yes. Could you get me the MACT rule? Yes. Yes. Maximum available control technology. If they annually emit 10 or more tons of a single toxic pollutant or 25 tons of or more of a group of pollutants. Now, see these smokestacks? Yes, I could actually wind scrub all of those. I just found out that there's 2,766 industrial facilities nationwide that are subject to the maximum available control technology. The new guides would permit them to collectively increase their toxic pollution by as much as 35,000 tons a year. Now, I think that before the EPA goes changing any legislation that's already been passed, why wouldn't it be that I would want to sell to all 2,766 industrial facilities my technology so that we wouldn't have any air pollution? And then see these right here? These are some sort of pollutant. Yeah. hmm What if I took those and put them in a smelter at 2,500 degrees and then I wind scrubbed the actual fumes from the smelter so there was no toxic pollutants released into the atmosphere? Is there some reason why we wouldn't want to melt up old barrels? Which, in fact, why don't you give me the European Union legislation for air pollutants, water pollution, nuclear waste, atomic waste sites, get me all the nuclear power in the European Union and every employee, and then all the spent fuel rods, just get me all the atomic power right now. I'm talking. Now, let's say you're an employee at one of these locations where you're using nuclear power. And I wanted to get all your nuclear waste heated up to 2,500 to 3,000 degrees. Yes. Get rid of all the unnecessary moisture and keep for myself the nuclear particles that you've been storing in large barrels of nuclear waste. Now, what would I want to do with all that radioactive particles from all those spent fuel? Well, let's say I took a small amount of radioactive particles from the nuclear waste of the nuclear power plants of Europe. I mixed some of it with some high temperature desalinated salt. I put it in a type of insulated wrapping, and then I put the electric grid through it so as to purify the electricity of the European Union. See, nuclear waste from nuclear power plants. As I go through recycling all of it, because I had planned on removing all nuclear waste from throughout the world. In fact, I had thought that I would get all the nuclear power plants of the United States, and maybe Europe doesn't. You don't want yours anymore. You want to make a little deal because let's say you owe me $500 billion. Just thinking about it, considering the number of emails, and you decide to sell me for next to nothing every nuclear power plant in Europe, and I decide to, well, demolition all of them, turn them into surplus. Take all the spare parts out and sell them on eBay, and then I keep all. I know you thought you needed your nuclear power plants, but get me the last 100 years of employees of every nuclear power plant, every contractor that built a nuclear power plant. Give me their email addresses. Give me all their stock trades. Give me their actual watches, all their atomic clocks, and anything that is connected to anything wireless.